Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's China, and they take on Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the contest begins. And options in the centre. An incisive pass. And she simply had to score. But not much defending going on, in all honesty.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then she just rounds the keeper. That's a composed bit of play and a very good finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Wang Shuang. Zhao. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Stina Blackstenius. Effective looking pass. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Can they convert? And the keeper getting across to stop it. Corner kick played in. A deft clearance. Chance to finish. And that's two for her today. They just can't contain her. And no wonder she's off celebrating.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Raffaele. Ford. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And in with a real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top quality goal.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Superbly read and executed. Oh, lovely incisive pass. This looks interesting. A good and fair challenge. And the referee has given them a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Credit to them for winning back possession. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Zhang Rui. Zhao Yuyi. An alert intervention. Kim Little. Mornum. Now Blackstenius. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Well, they're going for the short one. And still looking for space. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Zhang Rui. On to Wang. Just the challenge that was required. Chance here. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Just not looking confident in possession. Hurtig. Well, whatever way you slice it, really, really wasteful.
It certainly was. The goalkeeper should have had no chance there, but it was fairly simple for her in the end.
Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. Is this the moment? And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Ford. Frida Monum. And Little. It is a decent-looking attack here. Surely! Splendid defending. Very quick thinking there. Oh, a lovely ball. A really top-notch piece of defending. It might be. Surely. And there it is. She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Gao. Zhao. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Wang. Blackstenius. Now with Ford. And it's still on. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Oh, big opportunity. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Wang. On to Wang. The fans in favour of the shot here. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Yao Ling Wei. And Zhang. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Arsenal recovering possession well. Blackstenius. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Wang. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, she saved it!
Well, she's denied a certain goal there. Fantastic reaction from the keeper.
Little. And Blackstenius. Arsenal have given it away. Wang Shanshan. Yao Ling Wei. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they keep it going? Ford. A glorious chance. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Gao Chen. Wang Linlin. Yao. Zhang Rui. Wang. Yao. The concession of a corner here. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Playing it in. Well, no end product. It is a decent looking attack here. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross.
Well, the stats don't lie. Arsenal have had most of the possession. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Wonderful block. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Zhao Yuyi. Gao Chen. Wang. Yao Ling Wei. And Wang. Zhang Rui. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net!
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Frida Mornum. Kim Little. On to Ford. A sloppy pass. Wang. Zhang Rui. Determined defending. Promising sequence. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Hurtig. Couldn't keep it. Going well. Is this the moment? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the clearance half-hearted. Will it be? And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her.
Well, here it is again, and she's just been caught on the ball. That's a complete lack of awareness. It's a poor bit of play, really.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Caitlin Ford. Here's Little now. A good and fair challenge. Yao. Zhang. And options in the centre. Zhao Yuyi. In position. And that is how to block. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Running with the ball confidently. Chance here. And the keeper showing tremendous command. And there's the delivery. Able to deal with the threat. Could play it in. Just cutting off the supply. Gao. Wang Linlin. Yao. Zhang. Intercepting it intelligently. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Yahweh. Zhang. Plenty of support here. Corner kick forthcoming.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Short corner taken. It's got to be! Oh, remarkable save!
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
And over comes the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Really good attacking play. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. All hands on deck. Well, disappointing end to the move. Zhang Jin. Now with Wang. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Promising possession, this. Wang Linlin. Wang Shuang. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Stina Blackstenius. Now with Catley. Little. Caitlin Ford. Now Blackstenius. She has options. Is this the moment? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Gao. Yao. On to Wang. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Lina Hurtig has the strength to hang on to it. Monum. It's opening up for them. And winning it back. And slipped through beautifully. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Good strength to keep the ball. Caitlin Ford. And Little. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, she keeps moving. In position here to protect the ball. Firing it towards goal. And the keeper there to deal with it. Played over. The clearance wasn't decisive. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And still looking for space. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Surely. And there it is. She's only gone and made it a hat-trick. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at it. Yao Ling Wei. And Wang. Zhang Rui. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it. She's gone and found the net. Promising sequence. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her. The commencement of the second half. A lot to like about this fixture up to this point, and Arsenal in front. Good physical play. Oh, but they've lost it now. Wang Shanshan. Wang. Zhao. This is looking threatening. And whipped into the box. Well, fine hold-up play here. And the referee has given them a corner. Playing it in, and they deal with the threat this time. Zhang. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. Could she have done better? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Frida Mornum. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Interception to snuff out the danger. Zhang. Yao. Zhang Jin. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Out of play for a China throw. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Hurtig. And a throw-in for Arsenal. Leah Williamson. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Mornum. Zhang. On to Wang. Zhang Jin. Moving forward effectively. A glorious chance. That is a tackle and a half. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Little. And they have possession again. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. It needs an accurate cross. This could level it. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save. Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
It's a short one. Now a decent position. Splendid defending. Caitlin Ford. They've given it away. In position here to protect the ball. And a goal! To level this contest, all even.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Laura Wienreuter. Lina Hurtig. Here's Little now. Has the strength to hang on to it. Oh, but they've lost it now.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Oh, right in the nick of time. Hurtig. Oh, they've lost it. Wang Shuang. Stina Blackstenius. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. A really vital interception. Could take the lead. Little. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, it's a decent strike, but I'm not sure about the keeper here. She can't be beaten inside that near post.
.30 minutes left for play. Zhang Jin. On to Wang. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Zhang Rui. Good strength to keep the ball. Wang Linlin. Zhang. The fans imploring her to shoot. It's got to be! Oh, a smart stop. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Laura Wienreuter. Lina Hurtig. Oh, a golden opportunity for her. Arsenal have given it away. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, a lovely ball. Big opportunity. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. This could square the game. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Blackstenius. Well, shielding the ball admirably. An encouraging Arsenal move. Chance here. Real defensive resilience. It has to be. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
And able to skip past her marker. In position here to protect the ball. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ford. Yao. Wang. A very timely interception. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Well, the supporters keen to see her shoot. Well, a good tackle. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Good physical play. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Can they create something from here? And still looking to get the shot away. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Caitlin Ford. Holding it up, waiting for support. Little. Now Blackstenius. A good and fair challenge. Zhang. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Caitlin Ford. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Determined defending. 20 minutes remaining. Yao. And Wang. And tidily played. Running with the ball confidently. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Not a good pass. Yang Lina. Well, very effective play in possession. Ford. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. It should be. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Wang. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Blackstenius. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. How about the cross? Superb block. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Yao. And strong play here. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Now, who can she pick out? There to take it away. Katie McCabe. Tang Jiali. Must score! Oh, a goal! Level now! The lead has evaporated!
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
You've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Ford, shielding the ball superbly. Blackstenius. She's made a really important challenge. Yao. Tang. She has options, and denied by the post. All academic, however, it's offside. Katie McCabe. Plenty of options. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Terrific block. Wang Shanshan, really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And given away. Promising sequence. Oh, a good diving save. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, he couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. Good physical play. It's a neat move. Must take the lead here. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, but I'm not sure the keeper should be beaten at that near post. She won't enjoy seeing that again.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Katie McCabe. On to Ford. A really effective shielding under pressure. Stina Blackstenius. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Delivering it. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Yang. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Is she going to score? Terrific block. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Excellent defending. Blackstenius. Could be a chance to break here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Zhang. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
It will be very instructive to see how Arsenal respond to that setback. Stina Blackstenius. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Oh, surely. And with that, they thwarted the opportunity. Tang. And there to intervene. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. In with a chance. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Waiting for support. A chance to whip it in. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Opportunity. Really important tackle. Oh, how important could that save be?
Well, what a save it is. She's kept her team in it here.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And the danger's still on. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Raffaele. It could be on for her. Good physical play. And now, passing it through. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Can they grab the lead late on? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Yao Ling Wei. Well, play is halted for the time being as the physio goes to work. And so play will be restarted by means of a drop ball. And so the referee brings the 90 minutes to an end, all even here. Promising sequence. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her. Little. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No chance here. Real defensive Brazilians. It has to be. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Must take the lead here. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable. Yes is the answer, and that could be oh so important. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. In with a chance. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.